So our dear friend Paul Tierney just turned 75 years old, a big milestone, and we celebrated with a wonderful party it was held at the Council on Foreign Relations, 68th and Park Avenue in New York City. And this was a song I played for Paul. With apologies to that other Paul. He was just a poor boy, and his story's seldom told. Born in Brooklyn in the 40s, to a family full of good advice, he ignored them. All lies and jest, 'cause Paul hears what he wants to hear, and disregards the rest. La la la, la 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 la. When he left his home and family, he was no more than a boy, in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the Peace Corps, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poorer quarters, where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. La la la, la 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 la. La 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 la. Now Susan, she was special. They met at just 16. She listened to his stories and waded through his wandering till he came back again. And he declared, "Oh, Susan, you must marry me." She quickly did agree, then got to work on a life of tyranny. And asking only workman's wages, he comes looking for a job, but he gets no offers, just to come on from the horse on Wall Street. I do declare, there were times when he was so poor, he took some comfort there. La la la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. And with some money in his pocket and Father Tom in his ear, he sought out his redemption, remembering where he came from and what he valued dear. Technosurf, he'll be your benefactor. You can have all the seeds you want, but just don't ask him for a tractor. And then came Columbia and the call to be a prof. Now admittedly not Harvard, you'd be wrong if you thought he was getting soft. You want an A? Well, be prepared to work your ass off, and don't forget to say you got a D, but you loved it anyway. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Now 50 years of marriage, you've got to be impressed. Today that's quite unusual. I think it's safe to say that it's better than the best. And 3 great kids with such fertility, there's no end in sight to the rule of tyranny. Well, now he's laying out his winter clothes and wishing he was gone to Italy, where the New York City winters are not freezing him, and wine is cheap, and a good bottle of Brunello isn't priced quite so steep. La la la, la 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 la, oh la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Now Now the years are rolling by him, they are rocking evenly. He is older than he once was, and younger than he'll be, but that's not unusual. No, it isn't strange, after changes upon changes, he is more or less the same. After changes, he is more or less the same. And in the clearing stands the boxer, and the fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every glove that knocked him down and kept him till he cried out in his anger and his shame, I'm not older, I'm just better. Yes, the fighter still remains. La 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 la. Happy birthday, Paul.